Today is, we're getting into April, about 69 degrees. This is exactly when all of these creatures are crawling out of the mud that they've been hibernating in for months. Come along with me. I'm gonna walk up to this dinosaur. We're gonna get a closer look at him. Nice little wetland over there. I'm sure that's where they were hibernating. This is a monster. Hey pal, how are you? We're gonna just say hello. Hey buddy, from the shape of the tail, I think this is a big male. See if I can get a good look at this. Gonna pull that tail out. Oh my. And now he doesn't appreciate that. So he's turning around saying, why buddy, are you messing with me? I'm gonna give you guys a good close look. And I don't wanna get any closer because he certainly can have a defensive bite. If he gets, oh my goodness. He gets, oh my. These guys do not have teeth, but they have a beak that can do some serious damage. So never pick up a snapping turtle if you're not comfortable with it, if you don't know what you're doing. Look at this massive, powerful tail, guys. Wow, that is an impressive dinosaur tail. Now he's just gonna continue spinning around towards me. He's gonna show me that defensive beak. If you guys ever meet a snapping turtle, remember, they want nothing to do with us. They just wanna be left alone. Look on his legs there.
Leech! Leeches! Oh my God!
You see that big leech on the right? There's a little one that's moving across his leg. If you look up a little higher, oh my goodness, leeches all over the place. It's actually kind of gross. And this poor guy, he's like, yeah, I know. I've been living with him for months. What a pain. Guys, that is our big snapping turtle. Great picture of him with the swamp in the background. Thanks for meeting this, thanks for meeting this nice dinosaur with us. You can see he is a handsome fella. I just took care of that snapping turtle just right around behind me. He's in that field over there. And before I could get back on the trail, look what we found. Another turtle who is actually crossing the trail. This is one that's on the trail. So we're actually gonna pick him up and we're gonna help him into that little creek. That's the little creek back there he's heading towards and out to the big river that he's trying to get to for the summer. So this one here, guys, is a painted turtle. Now you need to be really careful if you ever mess with a snapping turtle, but if you see a little painted turtle like this, you can just scoop him right up. And I don't think he's gonna come out much to say hello. See if we get a good look at him. He's in there, but it's hard to see him. He's got his nose way in there. Do you see that cute little nose? Why they get their name painted turtle. They have beautiful markings on their legs. Let's look at the bottom of the shell. It looks like the bottom of the shell was hand painted. It's a work of art. It's gorgeous. But on the top of the shell, look from a distance, they don't look very spectacular at all. From the top of the shell, you wouldn't know why they're called a painted turtle. But again, if you look closely, wow, it looks like it is hand painted. And from those long fingernails, I'm guessing this is a male. The males usually have long fingernails and they use those when they're trying to hang on to the females during mating. But this is exactly where he was headed. So we're gonna let him go. There you are, buddy. Well, it's the middle of April. All the reptiles are waking up. Another snapping turtle. This is a young adult, somewhere between juvenile and young adult. So we're gonna ride up there and get a closer look of this one. Here we go. You guys see him up there? You see him now? Coming up close on him. Hey buddy, how are you, little guy? Hey fella. Oh, look at you. You are a beauty. I'll bet you this is about a 3-year-old snapping turtle, which means he is probably considered somewhere between juvenile and young adult. And believe me, at this size, he's got a good defensive bite. Look at how much smaller he is compared to that first snapping turtle. I'm gonna give him, oh my, give him a little bit of this. Here you go, pal. Sometimes I like to let him get those bites right out of their system. Here you go, pal. I think, oh, he's not done yet. He wants to bite a little more. Here you go, pal. Are you all done biting? Little bit more. Now, if you guys have sandals on, don't try this. Even regular sneakers, they might get through. Let me show you the way I will move a snapping turtle. So what I do is I start around back. I'm gonna use the tail to hold on to them. Sometimes they're gonna swing right around, so be careful. Notice I never put weight on the tail. So I'm only gonna use the tail. Ooh, I'm only gonna use the tail. I didn't get to finish my thought because a truck started driving down the road, so it's a good thing we were there, otherwise this reptile might have turned into a turtle pancake. But what I was saying is you only use the tail to control the direction of the head. Never put all their weight on the tail because that'll cause a spinal injury. We have traffic coming. Let me move my bike off the trail here. I'm only going to use the tail to direct him. There we go. How are you, fella? You just had a long nap, didn't you? Bet you've been asleep since about October. It's been 6 months. This snapping turtle, he was actually facing this direction. I think he wants to go to this pond over here. So we're just gonna walk him over there. You always want to help a turtle across the road in the direction he was headed. And the only reason I'm walking him this far is because there's another road that he would have to cross to get to this pond over here. So I'm gonna walk him the whole way across, make sure he gets across both roads and help him get into that pond that he's headed towards, the direction he's going. Look at you, buddy. Look at that powerful beak. Now, as you're looking at that beak, notice that he doesn't have any teeth in there. Oh, he's giving us a great glimpse inside that beak. No teeth anywhere in there, but that doesn't mean that bite is not going to hurt. This is the direction he was headed towards. We got him across both roads in the direction he's going. And look at this. For a young adult or juvenile snapping turtle, this swamp is a paradise. Here you go, fella. We're gonna let you get right into the swamp where you belong. Oh, look at that. He just broke that branch. It's nice meeting you, buddy. We're gonna leave him right there. That is 3 turtles that we just stumbled across inside 1 mile. We helped 2 of them across the road. One of them we left in the field because he wasn't near the road. And you probably don't even notice that little guy, but he's right in the shot behind me. And they are some of the best camouflage animals on earth. You're probably gonna walk next to turtles today and you won't even know it. But I'm gonna get back on my bike. I gotta pick the kids up from school. I can't just play with reptiles all day. But before I could get back to the Jeep, I did see more reptiles. Unfortunately, this one wasn't so lucky. This is why we really make an effort to give reptiles a chance by helping them cross the road in the direction they were headed. But right after we found the northern brown snake who had been run over, we found another baby brown snake who was so tiny and delicate, he was almost impossible to pick up. Finally, we were able to share the joy of reptiles with one more walker on the trail before setting him loose. So long, fella. Thank you guys for giving reptiles a chance. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You agree with that? Like and subscribe, buddy? Whoa! I think he wants you to subscribe. Make sure to do it.